I saw him standing there dressed in expensive clothes, surrounded by bodyguards. Everyone in the village feared him. Prince Adiza was young, rich, and powerful, but there were many dark stories about him. Some people said his wealth came from evil spirits. Prince Adiza lived in a huge palace, far away from the rest of us. Every day his cars will pass through the village and the air will fill the entire place with dust. Children will run to the road to wash, but the older people will shake their heads and say, "This world is not good." Oh. One night, something terrible happened. The market in our village caught fire. Every shop got burned down and people lost everything they had. Nobody knew how the fire started, but some people said they saw one Prince Adiza's bodyguard near the market that night. Mama Ade, an old woman who sold vegetables in the market, told us something shocking. She said she saw Prince Adiza standing near the fire, laughing while everything got burned. It was him, she said. I saw it with my own eyes. At first I didn't believe her. How could someone so rich and powerful do something so wicked? But then something strange happened. A young man named Kola, who had always been brave, stood up during a meeting and said, "We all know who is behind this. Prince Adiza is behind this." That was the last time we saw Kola. He disappeared the next day. People started whispering that Prince Adiza was dangerous and anyone who spoke against him would regret it. They said his wealth came from sacrifices and secret rituals. So one night, I saw something I will never forget. I was walking home late and it was very quiet. As I passed near the forest, I heard drums. The sound made my heart race, but I wanted to see what was happening. I hid behind some trees and saw Prince Adiza with a group of men. They were standing around the fire, and in the middle was a goat tied up. The men were chanting words I don't understand. Then Prince Adiza raised a knife and the men started shouting even louder. When you brought the knife down, the fire grew so big it lit up the whole area. I couldn't move, my legs felt like they were stuck to the ground. I knew then that the stories were true. His wealth came from things I couldn't explain. For weeks I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about what I saw, but I was too scared to tell anyone. What could I do? If I spoke out, I could disappear like Kola. Let me ask you, what would you do if you were in my shoes or if you were in my place? Would you like to risk everything you speak for the truth? Or would you stay quiet or stay safe? The most dangerous thing about evil is how it makes people afraid to act. People like Prince Adiza use fear to control others, but they can't hide forever. One day the truth will come out. I want you to think about it. Is there someone in your life using fear or power to harm others? Will you stay silent or will you find the courage to do something about it? This is not the end of the story. In the next episode, I will tell you how the villagers decided to fight back and what happened to Prince Adiza. It's a story you don't want to miss. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. This story was told to us by a friend and she hopes to continue this story. Thank you and I will see you again.